Thanks for coming today, everybody. Alright, thanks for coming in today, everybody. We are in the Cessna 170 Tundra. So we got the bush tires on. Someone's knocking at the door. One sec, chat. Sarah's home, by the way, everybody.
What did you do?
She's making fun of the gifts that I wrapped for my niece and nephew to the party I'm going to tomorrow.
Show this to them on stream? Like, hold on a second.
You gotta go. The webcam is right there.
Where?
I'm not very good at wrapping gifts.
Does this look normal to you guys?
I just like wrote with like Sharpie on which one is which.
Just straight up on the present. Michael!
Well, I am not a good... Listen.
I waited. Why are you so impatient?
Listen, there's more wrapping paper if you want to redo it.
Is it? No. 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 You're gonna get it to them like that. Did you get a card?
No. I did not. Hold on, chat. Hold on. I didn't get cards.
What you do is you get the wrapping paper, right? You write a little nice note to each of them in the card, and then you put it on the thing. That's what you do. That's how you make it all nice. Did I have to specify that you had to get a card?
I don't usually get cards. I don't usually get cards. Hold on, chat. We're gonna have to... I'm gonna kill my mic for this. Okay, well. I now currently have 2 buttholes, chat, because I've been ripped a new one.
I didn't yell at you.
For the record, she didn't yell at me, but what she said still ripped me a new asshole, so. I now have 2 buttholes, chat. Thanks for coming in today. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Of course, right as soon as I start the stream, she comes home and criticizes my wrapping, which is poor, and I didn't get cards, so I literally just wrote in Sharpie on the things, and I know, it's not... Listen, it's my sister. My sister's not going to care, okay? My sister is the king of last minute. She's the one that decided to last minute decide she's going to get married.
No, she said...
In June.
She said sometime in June. She didn't say that. She didn't specify a date. But last summer... Actually, no, last Mother's Day, she specified this. She didn't know... She just didn't specify the day. That was the issue. You could have specified the day within the month. That's on her, yes. But at least she specified the month.
I almost feel like I need to restart the stream and start over. Oh my god.
I mean, this is entertainment.
I'm about to pull up the music, and we're gonna start over and pretend that none of this happened. It's gonna stay on the YouTube video, of course, but hold on, chat. Hold on. Hold on. I'm kidding. We're not gonna do that. Oh my god. Thanks for coming in today. We're flying the Cessna 170 with the bush tires. We are going to go to Jennings, which is 3 Romeo 7. I plan on flying from Falls River Regional, which is Kilo Hotel Zulu Romeo, which is right up here, right near the Mississippi River. We're actually going to depart to the north over the river, make a left downwind departure, fly down here to Route 190. Follow Route 190 to the west until we get about to Eunice, and then from Eunice we'll sort of kind of track towards like the Bayou des Canes or Bayou Nez Piquet. I don't know what any of those are, but we'll sort of kind of just use that to make our way towards Jennings, and we'll go land on the grass strip portion, the STOL portion of it, since we are in the Bush airplane, and yeah, that's the plan for this evening. See, Good Fixin' says I'm not a card person either, for what it's worth. So I'm not alone. He's not a card person either. So I'm not alone. I don't get cards for people, all right? Listen, I'm not a big card person. I know you are. She's saying it's because we're men, Good Fixins. That's kind of sexist, isn't it? I feel like that's sexist.
No. If it's a stereotype, it's valid.
She says it's a stereotype, so it's valid. I actually am inclined to agree. I agree with that stereotypes are stereotypes for a reason. I'm sorry, chat. That's just the way it is. Anyways, he says his wife is a card person too. See, this is all coming. It's all making sense. It's all making sense, chat. Sarah says you better be getting your wife a card for birthdays and stuff if she's a card person. Which I'm going to now have to make sure I'm very good about getting cards for Sarah, because now I feel like this conversation... I feel like I have 3 buttholes now.
You're gonna give me a card where it's going to be like, happy 60th birthday, Sarah. Like some grandma birthdays. It's like, alright.
He said he learned that lesson early on already. Alright, listen, chat. You probably couldn't hear her before. She apparently got me a card for my birthday that's still sitting in her car that she hasn't brought in. And every time she's like, oh shit, it's still in my car. And she's now going to go out to the car and finally get it since we're on stream. And my birthday was in January, for the record. Just so we all know the full context of this conversation. Eventually, we're going to get to the flying portion of the stream, but we're starting out with a little bit of fiance tussle and turmoil here, I guess. Since I thought she was going to be out, she was out with her friend. I didn't realize what time. She didn't know what time she was coming back, I guess. I thought she was going to be out later, but I guess she's back, and so this is how we're starting the stream, I guess. So it's a good thing that we have from 9 to 11 p.m. to land in Jennings for the Virtual USA Flying Club event, which is what we're doing, by the way, Chad. This is a virtual USA Flying Club event being run by our own Michael Stein, or M. Stein in the channel, typically. If I can remember how to work my computer, this is what I'm trying to do and show you the event. This is the Swamp STOL camping trip, so we're going to go out. They actually, Michael Stein had posted a YouTube video earlier in the Discord showing that they're doing they were doing the practices earlier today for the STOL competition that's going to be going down there. So we're flying in for the show, sort of, kind of. But I'm going to get over there. I'm going to try and do my best to land in a STOL capacity in the 170 here on the grass strip that they're doing the competition on. And that is the idea behind the event for the Virtual USA Flying Club tonight, for the fly-in into Jennings 3 Romeo 7. So we will be doing that. I will be getting started here momentarily. I'm just waiting for Sarah to come back from the car, because apparently she's going to go out and finally get my birthday card from January, even though it's currently March 22nd, and my birthday was January 24th. So We'll hang tight for a second so that we can have a resolution to the opening part of the stream. So I'm not there. So I know there's different like love languages, chat, right? There's like gift giving is a love language, physical touch is a love language, certain things like that. So I will say that my love language is physical touch. Sarah's love language is more of the gift giving. So not my area expertise. And I got the gifts themselves are decent, don't get me wrong, for my niece and nephew. But when it comes to like wrapping them and like the cards and all this stuff, oh my goodness.
I didn't sign it. I didn't do anything. The message inside of it's meaningful.
Okay, so here it is, chat. This is my birthday card from Sarah. Right here, even though my birthday again was January 24th, just for the record, this has been sitting in her car since then. Okay, so it's a happy birthday to you. It says, "You're the kind of man more men should be like. Good to your family and friends, generous and thoughtful, true to your word. That's what makes celebrating you so easy. That's why this wishes you all the happiness you deserve, which is pretty much all the happiness in the world." See, that's very sweet. Thank you very much, Sarah. She's mouthing "I hate you" because she's not happy that I read that out loud to the stream, probably. But that's just the way that it is. So thank you very much. Come here, give me a hug. Hug, please. Hug, please. Hug, please. Alright, chat, that concludes the opening portion of the stream. I hope you enjoyed that. Sarah and I should have our own sitcom at this point. I feel like it would probably do pretty well.
It should be called the Sarah.
Alright, let's go ahead and actually get this airplane started and get the show on the road. Again, we're at False River Regional. Ironically, the Unicom frequency for both of the fields, the field I'm departing from and Jennings, is 122.8. So even though VATSIM is doing the CTAF trial, the real-world CTAF for both of these fields is 122.8. So whoop-de-doo on that one. Let's go ahead and we'll turn the batteries on, avionics on. I'm not using the GPS today because I'm going to try not to cheat. I'm going to try to actually do this visually. Just turn some lights on. Let's give it the old shot of prime. If I can remember where the freaking primer is, there it is. We'll go ahead and start this baby up. It's old reliable. Starts up on the first pull. Gotta love it. We're on 122.8 already. That's convenient. Why is my volume on the sim so low? That's not convenient. Give me a second, chat. Different airplanes are louder than others in the sim, so I have to always work on adjusting that so it sounds better. There we go. And now, again, we're going to depart. The wind is 0609, excuse me, here at False River, and it has a 3618. So obviously we're going to depart 36, make a left downwind departure, go join up on Route 180 like we discussed. So I'll go ahead and I'll do a quick run up actually while we're sitting here. Might as well, since we got the parking brake on. We're on 2,000 RPM. We'll check the mags. So left mag. About 100 RPM drop, that's good. Back to both. Right mag. Should be exactly the same, it sure is. So the mags are good, back to both. Carb heat. Gonna be a slight RPM drop. Good, back in. Throttle idle. So the airplane is reacting as it should. And we'll release the parking brake. Do a quick 180. We'll make our calls here at False River. Let them know we're departing to runway 36 with the left downwind departure to the south. False River traffic, Cessna 124 Mike Charlie, taxi runway 36, False River. I would say that's probably definitely one of the more interesting openings to a stream that I've ever had. So, that'll definitely be fun on the YouTube video to watch back later. Very convenient that we're parked right next to runway 36, so we don't have to go very far for the taxi. I don't see any traffic, in and around in the vicinity. So we'll just go ahead and make our way on out of here. It's time, chat. Time to go flying. False River traffic, Cessna 124 Mike Charlie, departing runway 36, left downwind departure to the south. False River. If I can get lined up on the runway correctly here. Alright. Here we go. That is the Mississippi River right off our nose, chat. Yeah, this thing gets up pretty quick, and this is a good airplane for some STOL competitions. That's for damn sure. Definitely the perfect airplane for the type of event we're doing tonight. Go ahead and start our left crosswind here right over the Mississippi. Climb to 2,500 feet. False River traffic, Cessna 124 Mike Charlie, joining the left downwind for runway 36, departing to the south and west. False River. Alright, we are going to fly southbound now until we find Route 180. And then once we find Route 180, we will follow that to the west until we get to about Eunice, and then get to Jennings from there. Also part of the, it's like a little offshoot of the Mississippi River here to our left. See if I can get this thing trimmed out real good. I feel like I always struggle with the trim on this airplane. But let's see if tonight can be the night that I figure out how to trim this thing finally. I'm ripping the pack. I'm ripping the wrapping that I have on it right now, and I'm doing it over. We're doing this over. She's still criticizing my work, so I'm gonna, after the stream is over, I am opening the, I'm taking the wrapping paper off that I currently have, chat, and I'm doing it over. And I'm gonna let her be the one that makes the markings on them. We can print stuff, right? You can make something online and then you can print it. What? No, you. You're the card person. I'm not. I'm gonna let you use your expertise. And then I will unwrap and rewrap them. So that's what we're doing. When I'm done streaming, I'm going to let you take over my computer. You're going to make a couple of nice cards for Layla and Maddie. I'm going to unwrap these things, and then we're going to rewrap them. What? Oh, probably like an hour. I'm putting you, I'm making you responsible now because you're yelling at me from behind, so. Okay, you're not yelling, but you're criticizing from behind. You're judging, yes. So, when the stream is over, I am unwrapping those, and I am going to allow you to, I'm also going to make you, you're going to wrap them, and you're going to make the cards, okay? Okay, thank you. Sorry you had to be here for that again, chat. Everything is just fine. She's smiling in the background. She's laughing at me. She's laughing at me, chat. Whether it's internal or external, she's laughing at me. She's judging me very harshly, too. What? Oh, I think I passed the freaking highway. I got distracted. Oh, crap. Pretty sure I passed the highway I was supposed to follow, chat. Oh, boy. No, I didn't yet. No, wait. Maybe I didn't. Is that it right here? This is it. It's right in front of me. Okay. We're good. It's right here. Oh, it's gonna be that kind of stream, chat. Set the tone early. I am on about like maybe 3 hours of sleep after doing a red eye back to Newark this morning, and then getting home and then maybe taking like a 3-hour nap, so that could be part of it. Doesn't matter how many times you do them, doing the red eyes is tough. It's hard to recover from that. Nam106, thanks for coming in today. Behind you soon. Good little flight for the 170. It sure is. It really is. Very, very appropriate, especially for the Tundra version tonight. Alright, so here's Route 180. We're going to follow Route 180 to the west till we get to City of Eunice. And whatever these bayou names are that I couldn't figure out. And we're going to use that to kind of try and find our way the rest of the way to Jennings. Which Jennings is also off of I-80, so we could literally go to Eunice, turn due south, find I-10, excuse me, not I-80, I-10. Fly due south to I-10, and then that'll take us the rest of the way to the west, if we wanted to do it that way. So we'll wait and see. I'm trying to see how I've got this thing trimmed out. I feel like I've got it pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Makes it easier to fly when the airplane is trimmed out correctly, that's for sure. We're doing this right on stream right now, chat. I can't with the judging. They're unwrapped. Completely unwrapped now. It's like it never happened. And now Sarah is the one that's responsible for wrapping them And she's also going to be responsible for making the cards once I finish streaming, so she can use my computer. This is either going to go down in history as either the best or worst stream I've ever done since I created this channel. I haven't decided which one yet. We'll wait and see how my landing is when we get to Jennings, and then we'll decide from there. Oh my god. To all 3 people that are watching me, you're watching either the best or worst stream that I've ever done. Mo the Aviator, thanks for coming in today. Oh my goodness. Closet. Everything's going well. I'm being very much heavily judged by my fiance for the way that I tried to wrap the gifts for my niece and nephew, whose party I'm going to tomorrow. It's a combined birthday because they're both March birthdays. What was it? My niece turned 3. Oh, no, I'm sorry. My nephew turned 1 on the 9th, and my niece turns 3 on the 26th. So they have a combined birthday for both of them tomorrow afternoon. Join the Flying Club Discord. I've been lurking for a while. Eventually got to join on these events. Well, Mo the Aviator, thank you for being a part of the Virtue Safe Flying Club. You're obviously free to come and go as you please in the club. But of course, we would love to have you participate in some of our events when you have the opportunity to do so. But it is at your leisure, so you don't have to feel any kind of obligation of any kind. It's whenever you decide you want to participate, that's when you decide you participate with us. Why did my RPM drop all of a sudden? This is still Route 8180, I believe, going, yeah, to the west here. We're crossing a river. I'm gonna guess that this is I'm gonna guess that this is this river, which I'm not even gonna try and pronounce this name, chat. But that's the river that we're approaching. This one right here. I'm not even gonna try. I have no idea how I would even pronounce that. What? You talking about me over there? What was the question? This is my second glass. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, well, I slept 3 hours since the whole day because I did the red eye this morning, so. Yeah, flying events, we keep it easy because it kind of is the pilot's choice when we do the flying event and how they want to do it. So NAM 106 is correct on that one. We do also have Lafayette approach is online. Get to pick up some flight following from them, which I think I will since they're online for us. Let me go ahead, 128.7. Might as well. Lafayette approach, good evening. Cessna 124, Mike Charlie.
Cessna 124, Mike Charlie, Lafayette approach, good afternoon.
Yeah, Lafayette approach, Cessna 124, Mike Charlie, 2,500 feet. We're over Route 180 over the Atchafalaya River, I believe it's called. Looking for flight following to Jennings.
November November 124 Mike Charlie, Roger, left altimeter 2978, squawk 016490.
0164, and we will ident for my Charlie. See, I had no choice now. I had to try.
Mike Charlie, radar contact 24 miles to the northeast of the Lafayette Airport. Maintain VFR.
VFR for my Charlie, thank you. Kenny Monster, thanks for coming in today. Who isn't streaming tonight is a good question. I know I saw Slant Alpha was streaming, Dayton Flats is streaming, November 8033 Foxtrot is streaming. There's a whole bunch of us that are streaming tonight. Appreciate you stopping by and saying hello. Cessna 170 with the Tundra tires. Going to Jennings Regional. You missed the, you're gonna have to watch the YouTube video, Kenny Monster, when I upload it tonight. So when this video gets uploaded to YouTube, Kenny Monster, you're gonna have to go back and watch about the first 20 to 30 minutes of the stream. What? What is the problem? Did you run out already? Can you salvage any of this to make it work? I don't know. Can you try? Try and salvage those pieces and make like a makeshift little, just enough to cover it. Yeah, the first 20-ish minutes of the stream were very entertaining, Kenny Monster. Let's just put it that way. So you're definitely going to have to run it back once I get it on YouTube later this evening. Sarah, use that. That's got all this scrap that you can make work. You just gotta flatten it out and use tape. You just gotta flatten it out. Find the parts that I didn't write on. Please. Listen, you're the one that decided you wanted to marry me, okay? I'm just gonna throw that out there. And you're listening, Kenny Monster. This is part of what you missed at the start of the stream, by the way, Kenny Monster. Just for the record. They can. I don't know if they can hear you, to be honest. Can you guys hear her in the background? They might not be able to. I don't know if my headset can pick up from that far away. Oh my god. Not wedding related. So my niece and nephew have a combined birthday party tomorrow that we're going to, Kenny Monster. My nephew is turning 1, or turned 1 on the 9th. My niece turns 3 on the 26th. Their combined birthday is tomorrow. I got them gifts, okay? I wrapped them. I did a horrible job of wrapping them, and I don't have a card or anything. So I just wrote their names in Sharpie, which is which, and I said to, you know, whatever. And then Sarah, immediately as soon as she got home, judged the hell out of me. So now I'm making her in charge of putting the gifts, rewrapping the gifts, and when I'm done streaming, she's gonna have my computer, she's gonna make cards that we're gonna print out so that, you know, there's I didn't I'm under attack, Chad. Alright, anyways. More or less, that's the premise, NAMT 106, and then it's turned into a whole thing now. It has dissolved quickly. And, listen, at this point, Chad, I have 4 assholes now. 4 different buttholes because she's torn me 3 new ones since she got home, which is pretty much right at the start of the stream. So I have 4 booty holes now, chat, just so we're clear. You have enough scrap to cover that little spot. Oh, I stopped paying attention and my airplane was trying to bank me over to the left. Jeez. Again, this is going to either go down as the best or worst stream that I've ever done, and it might depend on the landing that I do in this Bush 170 when we get to Jennings, before I decide if it's the best or worst stream that I've ever done. This is where we're at right now. For those that are just joining, we took off out of False River, did a left downwind over the Mississippi. We're currently following Route 180. We're going to go past Opal... I don't even know how to say this one either. Opalausis. We're going to keep going west to Eunice, and then from Eunice we're going to kind of just angle ourselves towards Jennings. Jennings has a grass runway that we are going to land on this evening. That is the more or less the intent of the Virtuosa Flying Club, fly into Jennings tonight. Oh my goodness. Definitely not what I was expecting when I started the stream this evening. What? There's no autopilot on this airplane. The Cessna 170, this one doesn't have autopilot. What prediction has Kenny Monster made in the channel right now? Do I really want to know? How many buttholes will Mike end up with by the end of the stream? Show them. Show the stream. Show the stream. She did a very nice job rewrapping the gifts that I so very badly fucked up before. This is where we're at right now. And then Kenny Monster just put out a prediction in my channel of how many buttholes will Mike end up with. 4 or more than 4 by I'm already at 4. So we're already at 4. So we're on really good pace to be more than 4 by the end of the stream. Because I'm only halfway to Jennings. And yes, she is the professional gift wrapper. This much I know. Why didn't I wait? I don't know. I'm never gonna wrap gifts again. I'm just gonna let you handle that. That's your job in this relationship now, is to wrap the gifts. I can't. Gulfstream Willie, thanks for coming in today. I appreciate the ATC. The Virtual USA Flying Club really does appreciate the ATC that you guys are providing for us this evening, so thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. I'm in the midst of a very interesting stream between myself and my fiance while I'm flying here, so I apologize that this is the first thing that you're seeing when you walk into the stream, but again, this is going to go down as either the best or worst stream I've ever done, depending on my landing at Jennings. But thank you very much, guys, for signing on and giving us the ATC tonight. The Virtuosa Flying Club really, really, really does appreciate that. This is definitely some kind of content tonight. I don't know what kind it would be categorized as. There is some aviation involved. The rest of it might as well be a sitcom at this point. But there is some aviation involved. Sarah says it's like a soap opera. A really bad soap opera. I'm at a loss here, Chad. I'm at a total loss here. Oh, man. Anyways, we got a bunch of Virtuous Safe Flying Club members that are flying into Jennings this evening for the Swamp Stall Camping Trip event, flying a 3 Romeo 7. The real world, they do actually have a national STOL competition going on in Jennings. I think they were doing a practice this afternoon there. So that's part of the reason why we're doing the event. Again, our good buddy Michael Stein, is the one that is hosting the event this evening for the Virtuous Safe Flying Club. So we appreciate his work. We appreciate the ATC from Houston. And
Michael Stein, when did you sneak in?
Speaking of the devil, apparently, he has joined the Discord. Thanks for coming in today.
Hey, thanks for coming in today. You didn't hear my little bloop?
On streamer mode, there's no bloops. Since I voted in the prediction, you have to finalize the outcome. I can't do... Okay. How do I finalize the outcome? I don't even know how to do that, to be honest. I've never used that prediction thing in Twitch before. I don't even know how to do that. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, so, okay. So, of course, your friend who is female is going to judge me a male for the way I react gifts. We already figured out in the stream that it's a stereotype, because all the males in my stream are the same exact with me, but then all their wives are the same exact as you and your friend Eileen. The prediction's already done. We're gonna dismiss the prediction because it's already we're up to 5 now, so it's done now. The prediction's already over. Whoever voted for more than 5, congratulations, or more than 4, congratulations. Oh my
Added
god.
a little something extra to knowing that we have this club event tonight. It was kind of fun.
Cool.
When the timer is up, click on predictions tab on the left and pick the... I don't even know how to do that. What do you mean predictions tab? Hold on. Predictions tab. Man, oh, okay, I see. Oh, okay, alright. I'm already gonna choose the outcome because I already know the outcome. It's more than 4, so congratulations to whoever decided it's more than 4. Because I'm up to 5 now. So we can already... What you should really do is you should do now a prediction for if I'm going to be over or under like 150 feet per minute on my landing in Jennings. That's what you should do. I didn't realize you could do those things. Actually, I guess I did because I've seen other streamers do it. I guess the correct way of saying this would be I didn't know how to do it until just now, so thank you. But, let's keep following Route 180 here so I don't get lost. We're passing... This is, Kilo Oscar Papa Lima that we're passing. So right here. So we're right here. St. Landry Parish Airport. So we've got a little bit further to go west to Eunice before then we cut it down toward Jennings. Gulfstream Willie says, glad we could help. I live in Lafayette, flown into Swamp Stole many times in our Husky. That's pretty damn awesome. First, that you have a Husky, and second, that you've gone to the competitions before. That's pretty awesome. I really do appreciate you not only providing the ATC, but also stopping by the stream this evening. If you have pictures of the Husky, specifically at Jennings, potentially, let me know. Or if you could send like a link somehow to the picture. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but if you have like maybe like a link you could send so that I could show the whole stream the pictures, that'd be cool. If you're willing to share. Again, I don't want to like. I understand like if your registration is on the airplane and you don't want to out that, that's fine. I get that. Type slant prediction in chat. Okay, thank you, Kenny Monster. The only problem with the predictions in my channel is that my channel points don't really do anything. It's something I should maybe work on. I know Melvin Leroy, Slain Alpha Adventures, they figured out how to do like all these different sounds with channel points. It's something I should probably learn how to do to become a less terrible streamer. Eventually, whenever I stop being lazy. But I admire Brant, I admire Rob for the very high quality of content and stream that they put together, and the way that their streams have evolved over the course of time to really grow and just be honestly incredible. So again, I'm not a good streamer by any stretch, but like Slant Alpha Adventures, Melvin Leroy, Dane Flats, Sim Caesar, Arch NDA, those are real good streamers in the aviation realm, in the flight sim realm. Those are the guys that you should really be following and watching. Boozy Sheep, yes, Boozy Sheep is very good. Thanks for coming in today, man. Are you gonna attempt the landing into Jennings this evening? You got all the way until 11 p.m. Eastern to get a landing in. Technically, the window doesn't even open for another 5 minutes yet. Just got off work with a huge headache. I can see how not wanting to fly an airplane with a huge headache would be a thing. Trust me, I know. Oh my god. Now she's texting her mom about my rapping abilities, so now I'm gonna have to hear from her mom, chat. She's gonna tell my entire family tomorrow at this party, I guarantee it. Yes, I understand what you were saying. Turn on the W's and all. Oh, geez. Well, sorry. Also, the whole context with me and my fiance right now, if you missed the beginning of the stream, I always post all of my streams onto YouTube. I archive all of my streams onto YouTube. So if you missed about the first half an hour of the stream, this is going to be worth a rewatch, the first half an hour of the stream. Because of the gift wrapping debacle that I've just gone through, being judged by my fiance with the way I wrap the gifts for my niece and nephew for their combined party that we're going to tomorrow. So it's been a very interesting stream, to put it mildly. And now I gotta make sure I don't get lost here, so I kinda have to focus back up now. So I feel like I'm getting, I think Eunice is like up here, and then we're gonna have to go slightly left. And the weather is going down a little bit, so we're gonna have to pay attention a little bit with the visibility here. But again, if you wanna see a, oh my goodness. Again, I haven't decided, again, the landing that I do, chat, is going to dictate whether this is one of the best or worst streams that I've ever done. And we're getting closer and closer to Jennings by the minute. So. And Boozy Sheep, you'll be happy to know I do have my quote-unquote apple juice in hand this evening, as I call it in my stream. Be restricted down into Minneapolis, Skinny Monster? Well, you're flying in an F&O, so I don't know what to tell you. That's kind of the name of the game. I'm almost at the point where I can't participate in F&Os anymore. It's just too much for me. F&Os have gotten really popular on VATSIM. Not saying it's a bad thing. A little too much for me. I'm more of a casual. I like doing these flying club events. I do technically have ATC right now. I'm getting flight following from Lafayette Approach. Not a whole lot going on this frequency, as you can tell, but I am here. I'm not saying that I'm not good enough for the busy F&Os. It's just that it's not my thrill anymore on the network. I'm not it's too much for me now. I've gotten a little bit, I'm not even that old. I'm 32 years old, but I've gotten lazy. Let's put it that way. I can't, especially when I'm streaming. If there's way too much ATC chatter going on, it becomes too much for me to want to deal with. I like it quiet and peaceful. I get enough busy ATC every time I'm flying into Kennedy or Newark or Fort Lauderdale, Palm Beach, anywhere in Florida when I'm working my real job. What a cluster Miami can be sometimes. No, and I get it. Like I said, I'm not saying that like I don't want to do VATSIM in general. It's just there are certain nights when I'm definitely not in the mood for the event level traffic that the F&Os. It's another flying club member picking up flight following chat. Nice. No, so here's the thing. I don't like doing the flying part of F&Os anymore, but I damn sure do enjoy the controlling part of the F&Os, the ATC side, especially at Kennedy. So I should make that known, that I enjoy doing the controlling side. And I think, again, part of it is because I am a pilot in real life. I'm guessing that's probably the reason. That I prefer doing the controlling side when it comes to like the F&Os and things like that, Kenny Monster. But no, and there's a lot of other people that enjoy doing the F&Os. That's why they've grown to be as big as they are. That's why there really can't be a single field F&O anymore, because there's just too much. Because there's so many people that are involved with it, which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong, it is a very, very, very good thing for VATSIM.
Let's try to recycle that first vision there.
I've been doing VATSIM since 2007, 2008, I think is when I started. I started doing the ATC stuff in 2010, but I was flying on VATSIM for 2-3 years before that. Since I joined VATSIM in 2007, 2008, the improvement of the network in terms of just the amount of people,
looks like that worked out for you. Just maintain VFR.
in terms of the audio for VATSIM, the quality of the audio, things like that, the quality of the events, the popularity of the events, it's all improved. The quality of the pilot on VATSIM is still very hit or miss depending on where you're at. I control Kennedy, so there's a lot of interesting things that happen at Kennedy when you're controlling. But as a whole, VATSIM has really grown into something remarkable over the course of the 15, 16 years that I've been participating on the network. So I'm not trying to, when I say that it's just not for me when I participate in the F&Os in terms of the flying side of it. But as a whole on the network, it's a great thing. And I got to descend a little bit now because of these cloud layers that I'm seeing. And we're over Eunice, so I'm going to kind of, let's see, SkyVector had me doing about a 221. heading to get to Jennings. So I'm going to try this 221 heading to get to Jennings. I'm also going to descend a little bit. So we're flying over the Eunice.
Lafayette 8 Echo is now current altimeter 2979.
That's Eunice right there.
Hotel current
That's 4 Romeo 7. So we're flying over 4 Romeo 7, and now we're going to kind of angle ourselves towards 3 Romeo 7, which is going to be probably about this heading. And we're also, like I said, going to descend a little bit, chat, because we've got this little bit of a low ceiling that we're coming into now. So we're going to try and duck under this a little bit here. Maybe go down to like 1,500 feet. Any thoughts on VATSIM first Pilot Edge? I don't have any thoughts because I've never used Pilot Edge. So I can't give you any kind of honest feedback because I've never used it. And that's about all I can say on that. Of course you like razzing me up. So I think Jennings is going to be straight ahead out here somewhere, chat. So then we also, like I said, we're going to be landing on the grass strip portion of Jennings. So if we look at the AFD here, see that 1735 is this little grass strip here. 1,977 feet by 150 feet. 17 is right traffic, 35. What's the wind? Is 33015 gust 19. A little breezy. That'll definitely help with the STOL part. So we're going to obviously land on runway 35, which is going to be left traffic for runway 35. And approach for Cessna 124 Mike Charlie. We'll cancel the flight following at this time.
Number 124 Mike Charlie, Roger. Stalk and maintain VFR, frequency change approved. Have a good day.
Well, VFR, frequency change approved for Mike Charlie. Appreciate the ETC tonight.
Hey, man.
Since we're getting closer to Jennings here, we'll switch over to the Unicom frequency and I'll make some calls here in a second. I do have the scenery installed for Jennings. Hopefully it works. I think I'm going there. Where is my heading here now? I need more of a 220 heading. So I think I'm drifting a little bit too much. Only think I have the field in sight yet. Keep our eyes peeled. I do think we're getting pretty close though. Is that it right here? I think this is it right here. Maybe. Stop game. Right here, maybe? Is this it? I think this might be it right here, chat. Jennings traffic, Cessna 124, my Charlie, about 10 miles to the northeast. We're going to be inbound for the left downwind runway 35, grass strip. Jennings. I think that's it, so I'm going to fly towards that and we're going to see what happens. Yeah, we got the binos out. We got this little bit of haze almost distracting us here. So this isn't it. This is just a little group of houses, so it's got to be further out, right? So right here, maybe? Is this it? That looks like it could be it right there. Maybe that's a runway or something right there. We'll get a little bit closer and investigate. The elevation here for the field 23. Okay, so it is pretty much sea level. So 1,000 feet for pattern altitude. We want to be at least 1,500 if we're going to overfly to join the left downwind. So I got to climb up a little bit here actually. Where the heck is it, chat? I didn't think I would have such a hard time finding this field, but I am apparently having a hard time finding this field. Romeo 7. 3 Romeo 7. That's the ICAO. Maybe I wasn't as close as I thought originally. I'm coming in from the north. I am northeast currently. Again, unless the scenery installed poorly, which is possible. Oh, I think this is it. Scenery might not be loading in properly. I'm wondering if maybe it didn't install correctly. But this is, okay, here we go. So here's one of the runways. Here's another runway, and then the grass strip is right here. See where my mouse is, chat? It's like right up here is the grass strip portion. So it's just not loading very well. So we'll see when we get a little bit closer here. But let me go ahead and I've got it in sight now. Yeah, it just wasn't loading very well into the sim. It's starting to come into view now. So here's the grass strip. You can see the markings on the side of the grass strip now. So we're good here. And now we're just going to overfly and we're going to join a left downwind for runway 35.
Tuning traffic, Kit Fox, 290, we're about 10 miles to the east, we'll be inbound for about...
We're going to land on the grass strip runway 35.
Roger. 365, Bravo Sierra, about 5.5 miles now to the west of the field, inbound 35, it's going to be straight into full stop.
Jennings traffic, Cessna 124, Mike Charlie is overflying the field, joining the left downwind for runway 35. Full stop, Jennings. Alright, so we got the runway in sight. See it right there off the nose. You can even see the little competition markings. So we're going to try and land inside the competition markings that are down there. I am November 124 Mike Charlie, that is correct. It is the call sign I use 99 times out of 100 on VATSIM. The only other one would be Voyager 124, which is when I'm flying for Voyager Aviation. So you can see the field, you can see there's the markings too. So we're going to try and do this. The middle one right there is the mark. And we want to land beyond it and then stop as quickly as we can after it. So that's going to be our challenge tonight for this STOL. So we're going to treat it like competition. So I'm going to start slowing down and getting configured. And we're going to treat it like the competition tonight. See how quickly I can stop and see if I do this properly. Jennings traffic, Cessna 124, my Charlie left downwind runway 35. Jennings.
And Jennings traffic, 365, Bravo Sierra, we're actually going to join the 45 to the left downwind for me 35, Jennings.
If you guys want to start making predictions, you can go ahead and put them in. You don't need the exclamation point predict like Kenny Monster does, just positive or negative number for what you think my landing rate's going to be. Honestly, it's probably not going to be that pretty since I'm actually going to try and do a STOL landing, so I imagine it's going to be a high number tonight, but we'll figure it out when the time comes. Jennings traffic, Cessna 124, Charlie left base for 35, Jennings. Am I going to lose this airport?
Jennings traffic, Dakota November 3232 X-ray, inbound to land runway 8, Jennings.
Where's the grass strip? There it is. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Jennings traffic, Cessna 124, Charlie's final for runway 35. Jennings. Alright, full flaps. Let's try and get a nice STOL landing in. We're going to try and do it competition style, so we got to go past that middle red line, the boulder red line, and then stop as quickly as we can after that red line. And it is breezy, 330, and it's, what is it, like 18 knots gusting? So we have our work cut out for us. Although that wind will help us stop shorter.
On the ground.
Because look at our airspeed right now. And we are not pulling, we're not triggering the stall horn even with this slow of an airspeed, so this will help us.
Jennings traffic, 362, Bravo Sierra, we're
There's a stall
on the
horn.
left downwind now for 35, Jennings.
Oh boy. We hooked the wing a little. That's definitely not what we were going for.
Jennings traffic, 362, Bravo Sierra, we're turning now left base for runway 35, Jennings.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go into the... What we're gonna do, Chad, is we're gonna wait for the person that's coming in. Cessna 124 Mike Charlie's clear 3-5 at Jennings. We're gonna wait for the person to come in. We're gonna do a pattern and try that again. Because I thought it was the middle line I was going for, but it's actually just that first line. This first line is where it starts. So now that I know that, I'm gonna try and do a little better the second time, and maybe not hook the wing into the ground. So... Minus 189, by the way, according to Volanta for that landing. Just so you guys see I'm not lying.
Jennings traffic 365, Bravo
I'm gonna wait for the pattern here to clear out on runway 35. And then what we'll actually do, Chad, is we'll actually do a STOL takeoff. We'll do a pattern, and then we'll try and do another STOL landing, and maybe be a little bit better about the landing this time, and not hook a wing into the ground. But we'll wait until this clears out a little bit, because we got a few people inbound. I'm also going to put my attendance for the flying club. It is 0120 Zulu.
Traffic 365, Bravo here, we are clear of runway 35, Jennings.
Jennings traffic, Cessna 124 Mike Charlie. We're going to depart runway 35 for the left traffic.
And Jenny, Kit Fox 2 on the is left
Check.
downwind 35.
Oh man, why is push it off?
And Jennings traffic, disregard 124 Mike Charlie. We're going to have to reconnect. Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me.
John,
Oh
is
my-
everything okay? Do we need to send someone?
No, I'm good. It's just, it's purely my ignorance with this.
All right.
Looking,
I'm glad you're okay.
turn off my push to talk. Here we go, voice activity. I got it. It's
Remember, Chad, I was continually saying whether this was going to be the best or worst stream that I've ever done. It is now officially
and
probably
then
the
just
worst
like a
stream
radio check now.
that I've ever done.
Jennings traffic, Kit Fox 2 on
The sim didn't crash, but the plane broke
How's
because I
everything
somehow managed to get into this ditch.
Hey, everything's great.
Right here.
This is my first time in the sim probably since mid-February, so I've forgotten everything I've learned. But I'm airborne and blue skies, no rain in X-plane, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing something right.
They're hearing the other people in
So-
the Discord, by the way. I'm going to
Cool.
mute that for a second. Because... we can watch this person that's coming inbound. Let's watch them. We're gonna... in lieu of me doing the pattern again, which I will in a second, Chad, I'm going to reset my plane in a second, and we're going to do this pattern again, and we're going to do it and try and do it right. But first, we're going to watch whoever's coming inbound, and then we'll do this over again. This is unbelievable. I don't even know what to say or do. I don't know what to do with myself. I found the one freaking ditch. in the scenery. I'm gonna guess this is a model matching issue and that their person is probably not in a Cessna 208, but let's see what they got. Oh, they touched down just a little short, I think. Alright.
Jennings traffic, 365 Rose here, lining up for 35 to depart, left traffic, Jennings.
Let me reset my position real quick in the sim. Oh my goodness gracious. The plane broke. The engine died when it crashed into the thing, so I gotta reset it. 3 Romeo 7. I want one of these spots. We're not gonna use lifetime because it's dark. We need some daylight. Fly again. To be honest, it isn't, except for when you really mess up. It messed up. I messed up so bad that I broke it. That's how bad that was. High quality content this evening, chat. That's what you're getting. High quality content. Let me reconnect to the network. And we're going to try to do this the right way now. One more time. When we get the opportunity to do so. When the runway is clear. I got to start the airplane now first, I guess. We'll keep the GPS part in there at this point, since it's already there. My goodness gracious.
Jennings traffic, 365 Rose here, gonna make a short approach, make 35, returning base now, Jennings.
Okay, we're not going to get on the runway yet. We're going to wait. And this is not the right way. We got a back taxi, but we'll wait until whoever's on final takes care of their business before we go and try and do this again, chat. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I'm having a good time.
365 Romeo, correction, Bravo here, turning final now, 2035 is gonna be a full stop.
I have mastered the art of self-deprecation. No one's going to be harder on myself than me. So that's part of what you're seeing on the stream right now. Is me being hard on myself. But in reality, I'm having a good time. That was pretty funny. But like I said, we'll wait until we get a clear runway here. And we'll,
Jennings traffic, Savage Uniform Papa is 10 miles to the east, be inbound. We'll stop, plan on runway 35, we're going to overfly at 2,500. Jennings.
Jennings traffic, Cessna 124 Mike Charlie is going to back taxi 35 and then depart 35 for left close traffic, Jennings. So we're going to go full flaps and we're going to do a STOL takeoff, chat. So I'm going to get this lined up as close as I can to the line and we're going to see how quickly I can get off the ground. And now since I don't have a I know it's tough to see because I don't have a second angle, but we're going to try to just guess. We're going to try and just guess how long it took me to get up. You can see the markings on either side. Probably like 200, 220, I would say. Double ender allowed? Sure, why not?
Traffic 7 from top of 5 miles east through overfly 35, 2,545 left down 5.
Jennings traffic, Cessna 124, my Charlie, left downwind runway 35, full stop in the STOL competition area. Jennings. We're gonna get the flaps full, bring it on around. Jennings traffic, Cessna 124, my Charlie, final runway 35, going for the competition markers, Jennings. Alright, so we know that front line is the target now. So now that I know that, let's go ahead and see what we can do here. I'm a little high, so let me get this down here, and we're going to drag it in. We touched down a little bit before the mark. The landing was better. So what are we at? We're at the 80 line, but I touched down a little bit before the mark, so that probably wouldn't have counted. So it probably would have actually been more like 100 or 120 had I done it properly. But we'll go ahead and we'll try it one more time, Chad. I'm going to take off. Try it one more time. Jennings traffic, Cessna 124, shall I upwind for the pattern again, 35, Jennings. Give it one more shot. Jennings traffic, Cessna 124, my Charlie, left downwind 35. We're going to give one more competition landing a shot here, Jennings. Last chance for glory, chat. Jennings traffic, Cessna 124, my Charlie, left base to final, runway 35, full stop.
Traffic, Savage, from Papa is at Super Midfield 2,500, runway 35. We're gonna
see if we can do see if we can make the line this time here. Get an actual recording that'll not be disqualified. That one we were definitely in. Right at the 200. We'll call it 210. How about that? Call it 210, chat. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll take that one. I'll take that one. That's a good way to end the stream. Look at this scenery, is awesome. We're going to get the drone cam out here and take a quick look at this scenery in just a second. But that is how we're going to end the stream in terms of the actual flying. Jennings traffic, Cessna 124 Mike Charlie, clear of 35 at Jennings. That definitely works. That last one definitely works for me, chat. That was fantastic. 210. We'll call it 210. So let's take a look real quick at this scenery before we call it good here on this stream. Someone did a very, very nice job putting this together with all the markings,
dropping to enter
all the tents. They got little grandstands. And again, that second landing when we reset is the one that would count. About 210 was the mark. Oh, that was pretty good, chat. And the takeoff wasn't too bad either. The initial one that we did, maybe like 100. So the takeoff was maybe like 100, 120. And we'll call it, like I said, maybe the 210 for the landing there, for the one that I didn't DQ myself for landing too early. So pretty awesome stuff. Well, I guess we'll hang out real quick. Wait for this person to come in. That's on the base here and see what they can do. So we'll hang tight here for a second and we'll wait and see. It's time for me to be the judge. And then we will call it good on the stream after that, and we'll find someone to raid. I'm probably gonna raid Michael Minook. This is November 8033 Foxtrot, since he is flying in as well, and I'm sure he's gonna be going for a competition landing as well. So once we're gonna wait for one more guy to come in, take a look, and then we're gonna go and look. I'm gonna have you guys go over to November 8033 Foxtrot streams. Check him out. He's gonna be doing this as well this evening for the Virtuous Safe Flying Club event. And I'm curious to see how he does his landing for the in the competition box. Definitely going to be very curious now, see what he's able to pull off. So we're just waiting for this guy to come in.
Seeing traffic 74 Papa left downwind runway.
We're going to judge him accordingly. So the club is just doing a fly-in. We're not actually doing a STOL competition. We're just doing a fly-in to what would be the real-world competition, which is going on today, tomorrow, I think most of the week. But we're not actually doing a competition. He landed a little short. I don't know that he was going for the competition box, chat. I think he was just trying to land on the grass strip there. But yeah, we're not doing an actual competition tonight. We're just doing the fly-in. I felt like, you know, the competition box is there, so I might as well give it a couple shots. But, alright. If you're just joining the stream, or you missed the first half an hour of the stream, once this stream gets archived onto YouTube, you might want to check it out, because it was very interesting banter between myself and my fiance about wrapping gifts and all that. I thought that was a very unique and interesting stream. You had me crashing at the end of the stream there into the ditch. I would say this was probably one of the more entertaining streams that I've done in a while. Just based on everything that was going on about it. And some of the interactions with chat as well. So thank you all for coming in today. We are going to, like I said, I'm going to give you guys a raid to November 8033 Fox on Twitch. That's our good buddy Michael Minook. He is a Virtuous Safe Flying Club admin. He is flying in the event tonight in his home-built cockpit. His home-built 172 cockpit. So you guys are going to go and enjoy that. You're going to go give him a follow. You're going to go tell him I said hello. And when he gets to Jennings, he's most likely going to go for a competition landing as well, I hope. And you guys will be able to see that as well. So I'm going to call it good right here. Let me get this raid started. N80, thanks computer. N8033 Fox. We're going to start the raid. And I'm going to say one more time, thank you for coming in today. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you missed the first 30 minutes, check out the YouTube video when it gets posted. Have a great night, guys. I'll see you next time.